Hello, Mike Roth here, your next sheriff, La Paz County. Just want to give you a brief update on new news and what's going on. My website, Roth for Sheriff, has been updated. It'll be updated by the time you see this anyway. All my current videos will be on there. I bet you we're pushing close to 20 videos. Some are some of my news type videos, and some are endorsements from people, and some are activism of mine. But go and see all the new stuff. And also, the new information, William Ponce's federal investigation by the Bureau of Indian Affairs. All 69 pages of the investigation is there. I have been called a mudslinger, a dirty player, a dirty political operative for telling the truth. That's the crazy part. This is all in a federal investigation. And I've heard every excuse in the book. Oh, this is sex between two consensual adults. There's no such thing as that while on duty in law enforcement. Name one job anywhere where you can have sex on duty other than being a prostitute. The consensual sex, between two consenting adults, it doesn't matter. If you're on duty, you're going to be found guilty of conduct unbecoming an officer. For having sex on duty, that's one of the worst. So anyway, that's all on the website too. Also, the raffle has been expanded. Go to my website. We talk about, click on the button that says click here to win a brand new in the box AR-15. Tickets are $20 each, and there's a chance you'll win a prize and maybe even the brand new AR-15. Watch the video at the top of my website. That's all been expanded, a lot more prizes, a better chance you'll win something. Also, I've been busy putting out the rest of my signs. And I'd like to thank the Colorado River Indian tribes for teaching me how to become code compliant. I had no idea you had to have a permit to hang a political sign. Something I've never had to do. But this cycle has been really interesting with my opponent having his code enforcement call a state agency and have all state highways exempt from political campaign signs. So nothing really surprises me. I learned something new. You need a permit at CRIT to hang a sign, and hopefully I get my sign and post back. We'll see. Arizona Peace Officer Standards and Training Board update. There really is nothing regarding William Ponce. My last email to them was he was tentatively scheduled to be on the agenda for tomorrow, but he's not on the agenda. I did see the email between Post and the victim, and they said that they would rather deal with the victim, because I had another question, and I'm assuming William Ponce did too, and they said, we're going to deal directly with you and not the two political opponents. Makes sense. And we kind of seem to think that they decided to put it off until after the election. There's all kinds of implications to that. We'll find out what that means in due time. But in all this searching with As Post, another name came up, and that was Eddie Dominguez from Quartzite Police Department Task Force. Eddie has been with Quartzite Police Department 2 different times. He was with Quartzite Police Department, and then he went to CRIT when Ponce became chief, and there was a Bureau of Indian Affairs investigation there with Eddie Dominguez. And then Eddie came back to Quartzite when Ponce came back. Some people said he pulled a Ponce, but we don't know, because I just asked Post about his disciplinary history, and they said they'll be sending that. There's a process, takes a little time, so we'll be getting that soon. To those of you who think I'm bluffing or making this Post thing up, I'm not. I've got emails from them where they say, it will be on the agenda, so they're investigating it. But I want you to also go to their website, and I'll show you right here on their website. It's aspost.org. Okay, up here on top, it says Integrity Bulletins. You go to Integrity Bulletins at the very top of aspost.org, and there's an entire list of officers that have been disciplined for things much, much less than what William Ponce has already been found guilty of. Already admitted to it. Not only was he found guilty, he admitted to it. And how he has escaped discipline until now is a mystery. We have theories. I've had other officers tell me he's lied on his personal history statement for employment. That's a 10-page questionnaire that you have to answer honestly and truthfully and accurately. I don't know. It's up to Post to come out and tell us what really happened, how he's been able to escape discipline for something like this. Every other cop that gets caught having sex on duty, something happens. Okay, for him to just all of a sudden, oh, now we're going to look into it. That's a question I have is, why did it take, I think we're over 13 months now from when the victim actually filed a complaint. Why did it take 13 months? And after I asked them for the status of the complaint, why are they now looking into it now? And why after the election? I understand I don't control how the game is played, but we have questions. There are at least a couple dozen people want to see justice done here. People are asking me, how come, nothing's being done? I don't know. It's up to Post. And if you have questions, go to aspost.org. They have their phone number there. They have an area where you can ask them questions. Ask them. I don't have the answers. All I know, it's in their hands. There are investigations with William Ponce and now Eddie Dominguez. And I think people need to know, and I hope we learn sooner than later. I hope people wise up and vote honesty and integrity versus over good old boy. Well, I've known him. He's been here forever. He's a good old boy. I heard a guy excuse all the problems associated with him, his sexual deviancy, chasing a young woman. I brought this up to him, and they just blew it off. And he even said, what, Mike, you can't get laid? Yes, I can, but that's not the point. Okay, he's supposed to be a married man. He has girlfriends everywhere, and we can prove this. And he's never faced discipline for what he's been found guilty of already. So, anyway, interesting times. We have 2 weeks left until the election. Some of you have voted already. Those of you who have let me know that you voted for me, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. And I want to thank those of you on social media for defending me. I just blocked a bunch of haters this week, and boy, did they hate that, which is fine. But if you see anything that you know is untrue, correct them. If I need to see it, let me know. But I really don't care what my haters think of me. What I do care about is the lies. And the truth will come out. The truth will come out in the end. I believe that. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, give me a call, 480-236-6764. That's 480-236-6764. Go to my website, rothforsheriff.com. Check out all the new videos, and let me know what you think. Thank you.